Hello, my loves. It's so good to be back. It's good to see you if you're back. If you're new here, my name is Sari. My candle is going crazy back here, my crackling. This is my self-love candle I've been burning for the last like 2 days, 2 or 3 days now. And yeah, she's just been talking to me. So maybe you need to do some self-love, do a little self-love ritual for yourself, light yourself a little candle, say your prayers. But yeah, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to be recording another message for the collective today. I had some very interesting things come through. I had a plan of like the message that I was going to share today, but then like right before I was about to sit down and like press record, I got another message that was pretty loud and clear. And it was about how you can't be a light worker unless you are also a light seer. Like there was something about that was coming through, and I don't know if that's exactly the way that I first got the message, but it was essentially this like you have to be able to see the joy around you and harvest it, harvest the light within you in order to push it out like into the world to heal. Oh, there's a dog by himself with a Chick-fil-A cup walking across the street right now in the rain. There's no human being. There's only a dog. Hey, buddy. Oh my goodness, this dog is just alone. This was not planned. Okay, so, I mean, it was a big dog. He walked up to a house. Maybe that's his house. Anyway, that was a little unexpected. There's things going on. Okay. Fuck, where was I? Sorry. Ooh. It's okay, we're out here. We're on the same frequency. If you're with me, you're on my frequency, and it's gonna be all right. We can come back and center. Okay, light working and light seeing. Okay, light seeing. Yeah, there was something about that. I'm sure we'll get into that with the cards as well, because I am very curious to see what else Spirit has to say to us about this. Maybe you identify as a light worker. Maybe you are a light worker and you're doing your own practice and you're out here like learning your ways of ebbs and flowing with energy. Maybe you work with Reiki energy, maybe earth energy. There's a lot of different mediums that you could go into with the light language. So maybe you do work with that, or maybe you want to consider that. If you've been like curious, this could be your sign to just like go for it. Do a deep dive for yourself, so that you can join this beautiful consciousness wave and light worker collective that is emerging. So yeah, that's for some of y'all. Not everybody, but that's okay. Everybody does it in their own way and in their own time. Even if you're not like somebody who shares it with the world, or if you just like have a private practice and you are more behind closed doors with your practice, that is completely more than worthy, more than enough, more than all of this. So anyway, that was coming through a little bit strange, but we're still rocking with it. So if you're here, you're here. I'm not gonna like really overthink this reading. That is always my detriment and my downfall when I start to go, oh, did I say that like so weird? Like, do I have to like start over? And I feel like the messages that are coming through are going to be for a specific collective. So also the people who don't need to hear it, like, won't hear it anyway. So I'm like, okay, we're just going to keep going. Okay, we're going to keep going. The other message that I really felt called to share with you guys is, and I got this very clearly here, it's only delusional until it works. It's only delusional until it works. And literally my first thought was, I'm a real tough kid. I can handle my shit. They said, babe, you gotta fake it till you make it. And I did. Okay, if you know, you know. You gotta fake it till you make it. And you did. Okay, I'm hearing this. You did make it. So you did. Because at the beginning, doesn't it feel like you're faking? A little bit. Because you have to, doing these like deep dives into your subconscious, into like doing meditative exercises and body mind connection exercises. That could be a good way of I just heard this. That could be a really good way to ground some of those deeper like consciousness work that you might be doing, to make it seem more real and physical, like connecting the mental and physical aspects of the healing together. So that's for some people, for everybody really. I feel like anybody could benefit from just a little bit more conscious mind body exercises. So this could be breathing, breath work, yoga, like qigong, doing something that is gonna intensify, is that what I mean? Intensify the connection, I suppose. Like you can intensify your connection with your higher self by doing these things. So yeah, this is coming through for some of y'all. So because I also am speaking from my experience of like when I first started my spiritual journey, I started with the meditation and like the side of things. And then I feel like as I've progressed through my journey, I've started to add in these physical, I've always been conscious of my physical body in my practice, but I'm incorporating my physical body into my practice. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense to the people that it needs to reach. So yeah, that was it. Also, always with love. It's always with like, oh, beautiful crow. Always with love that you're doing this. This is always like, oh, how can I deepen my practice by incorporating my, like inviting my physical body along, like into the practice. This could be gentle movements. Again, it doesn't have to be intense. It doesn't have to be like you're hitting the gym and like all these things. Like it's not like that. But anyway, I feel like I could go off about that subject for a little while. We're only 7 minutes, so we're doing okay for the opening message here. Okay, and then like it's only delusional until it works. We got they said you gotta fake it till you make it. They say you gotta fake it till you make it. Ground yourself with your physical and mental practice. That's gonna help that feeling of like, is this real? Am I real, or am I just like in the Matrix? Like, it's weird. If you've been on this journey a little bit and you've been doing some consciousness work and you've been doing some expansion and meditations and like awakening yourself, if you have, you know what I'm talking about. It can feel at the beginning, especially, maybe not at the beginning, because right at the beginning it's like, oh my God, it's like a whole new world opening up. But then as you get deeper into it, you start to be like, whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff here to consider. Again, this will only be for some people that are experiencing this particular feeling. But anyway, holy shit. Okay. Holy crap. You guys, I know. It can get, like, it can feel like a lot. Here's my mug today. I have my pink astrology mug. I was reading about Pisces again. I feel like Pisces energy is really significant right now, just in general of, like, this time that we are in. Oh, another beautiful crow. It's so beautiful out today. It's like a nice overcast. We started getting the clouds back in yesterday, and the rain started like last night, and it's just been overcast, and like the sun's still poking through a bit. Like the clouds aren't that dense, so you can still see like the blue of the sky. This is definitely important. It's like you can still see the clear sky beyond these clouds. Whew, that might be for somebody. Okay. It's only delusional until it works. Because then all of a sudden you start seeing the effects of your practice, like in your day-to-day life. Like I'm telling you, you start feeling better, you start acting better, you start talking to people like more genuinely, you start being more authentic every time you show up. You stop overthinking every single like interaction that you have with people. This is just from my experience. This is what's happened to me. You start to love your body more. You start to love yourself more. You start to love and appreciate the things around you on a deep level. And you start taking everything that happens around you like as a divine circumstance. Okay? So, I also got this strong message of this. I don't know if this is a word, unrepeatable. You are unrepeatable. You're unrepeatable and you cannot be replicated. So this was coming through really strongly for me the other day. Obviously, like all these messages are timeless. These are like things that could help anybody at any moment, including myself, at any time. If I would have learned this when I was 7 years old, you know what I mean? Like, there's childhood memories coming through, but there's this, you are unrepeatable and you cannot be replicated. And I also got, no one has your flavor in all caps. No one has your flavor or essence. No one else has your particular flavor or essence. So this is also why we show up, right? This is why we continue, which is the next thing that Spirit said was remember your why. Remember why you're doing what you're doing. Remember why you want to make the art that you want to make. Remember why you want to express that particular feeling inside of you. Remember why. And usually, I don't want to say usually, sorry. Some of the time, I feel as though some of us detach from that because our why is other people. Our why is the collective. Our why is the people in our community that we could affect by living from our authentic self, and how that energy could affect the people around us in a positive way, in a way where they're asking themselves questions about themselves, in a way where they are wanting to like be curious and do the work to uncover what you've uncovered. And this is not to say that anybody is better than anybody else or anybody knows more than anybody else, but kinda. It's like you are the beacon of knowledge, you could be the beacon of knowledge in your community. I'm seeing like a wise person. Like I'm seeing like a person that people like, when people talk to you, they feel inspired after they walk away. After you walk away, they think about what you've said. After you walk away, they think, maybe I could reframe something that I've always thought and it would help me. Like they'll start clicking those consciousness things, those switches click on. It's not saying that you click them on. They did it, but you were your flavor, your essence, your energy was the exact coding that people need to click on their consciousness switch. Okay, this is coming through very strange, but if it's for you, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Okay, so okay, remember your why. Your art is there to help others. The reward of it is not the goal, okay? This is also what I got. The reward of, like, you finally doing your passion project, of you finally putting out the thing that you want to put out, of you finally saying the thing that you want to say. Of course, there's going to be people who don't get it, and people who don't resonate with you, and people who think that you don't have what it takes to be doing that and have all sorts of weird opinions about you. But there's also going to be the other side of it where there's people who are saying, oh my God, I am so inspired by that. That lit up my heart space. Like, that song made me cry. That person's voice made me cry. Their words had an effect on my heart. What they said made me think of what I've gone through, and it's making me want to heal that wound so that I can go forward and help other people heal this wound, and I want to know what it feels like. Like, that is the type of energy that we're cultivating, that we're trying to cultivate here. Okay, and remembering the why, and remembering why that was just like a big one. Okay. Whew. Remembering why. Find the true purpose. I almost said true power. True power and true purpose. That your power is in your purpose. To change and improve the lives of the people that your art or your energy touches. Okay. All right. Holy crap. Oh, Spirit. I love that. I'm so obsessed with that message. I want to get a couple of... Ooh, I got the question, how can I serve the world? That's the question. How can I serve the world? I feel called to the Bee Tarot, into the Hive. I usually use this deck for business inquiries, like about either my small business or career type things. I just feel, and the bag has a butterfly on it. But bees, how can I serve the world? How can I serve the collective? The sun is poking through and just lighting up everything outside. And like I said, like you can still see the clear sky through these clouds. Okay. I love you. I think you're freaking badass. Like, oh my God. You've moved beyond so many energetic blocks to get to the point where you're like fucking confident and like indestructible as shit, and you just like, I just love this. I love this energy. I'm getting like, I don't know, I'm struggling. King of Swords came out. And the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, wow. How can you serve? Oh my God, you're literally the freaking... You are the royalty in this situation. Oh, I'm hearing you hold all the cards. You hold all the cards. Whoever I'm talking to, you hold all the cards. So do I. You know what I mean? I know. I already know. Like, I know what it is for me. I don't know what it is for everybody. But somewhere, you hold the cards, and Spirit's saying, like, okay, then how can you use your cards to help the world? To help your collective. And it doesn't have to be literal cards. When I say cards, I'm like, these are energetic things that we're talking about. These are metaphors we're talking about. What can you do with what you have to help others? To awaken, not to awaken, to help them want to awaken. Like, you can't do the work for anybody, but you can like share your gifts. You can share your knowledge, your wisdom. I just want to shuffle a couple more times here because I'm just feeling called. Okay. You know what your wisdom is. Look at all these lilacs. There's like lilacs. These trees in the background are catching my eye. This is like, you've mastered this. You've mastered the mind. You've mastered the mind. And we have Queen of Pentacles. I want to take a look at this. This looks like an angel, or this looks like some... It's like a bee hybrid angel or something. We got the ivy. The Queen of Pentacles, freaking, she uses her resources very wisely. She knows what she has at all times. She knows what she has at all times, and she knows how to serve her collective. She knows how to provide and serve for her collective in a way where she will still be prosperous after she has served them. Okay. King of Wands at the bottom too. There's a lot of royalty coming out. That sunflower. Sunflower is here. Oop. Some of y'all are passionate and creative individuals. The Fool. In this deck, though, it's the Keeper, right? Keeper of the bees. I feel like bees are significant also. Like, for me, I was drawn towards this deck because the bees were really coming forward to me of, like, and I learned a lot about them recently, and I've just been watching a lot of things and just like marveling at them. I'm like, oh my God, they are so organized. Like, their collective is so organized. They communicate so beautifully to one another, like exactly what needs to be done. So maybe there's this energy of also like delegation as well. That's coming forward. Anyway, okay, so let's get into this. How can we, because I feel like we're the King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles out here in this situation here. So what can we do with this, Spirit? How can we serve the world? That is my question. How can we serve the world? I'm just going to give it one more quick one here. How can we serve the world? With this Pentacle and Swords mastery that we now have. I'm so freaking proud. Like I said, I was like, did I say that already? I'm freaking proud of you. Because you're not alone, first of all. And the bees are just flying. Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ten of Wands coming forward. And the Four of Pentacles in reversal. You can let go of all of your mistrust. How about that? Sorry, that's coming forward kind of sassy. How about trust? If you lead with trust in yourself, trust in the collective around you to Two of Pentacles. I just want to see Spirit. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, I feel like some of y'all could have had some, I don't want to say hard times financially, but you had this like block around finances in your awareness that was really, like, it hurt a lot. Like, it wasn't like very fun to go through. Nine of Cups in reverse. Spirit and the Sun. Ah. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. No, this is how it is. So we're up here. Oh my God, Eight of Cups. We're up here as the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords, right? Like, we're ruling over the situations of the past that used to rule us. Oh, okay. Which is a mindset of lack, which is a fear mindset, which is like being really into the matrix where you're feeling like, oh my God, like everything in my outer circumstances is controlling the way I feel about myself all the time. Like, that is the energy that we've overcome. Ooh, okay. That's the energy that we've overcome. Ten of Wands also coming through here, and the Ten of Wands And this deck is very interesting. It's like this huge burden, like this huge bumblebee is like holding all this pollen, and look how small the keeper is. It's almost like this thing was so monumental that you were able to get over. The thing that you, wow, congratulations. First of all, because the thing that you got over was, I mean, at least in your awareness, was a large obstacle. You had to overcome you overcame some treachery in some way. There was someone who like tried to there's someone who tried to F you up, for just to say it very casually. Like there was somebody who in the spiritual world or like in your reality that tried to tell you, Five of Pentacles, that tried to tell you that you should live in a lack mindset, and that is the way to be humble, and that is the way to be good. And you took that and you were like, maybe for a while in your life, you were like, oh yeah, I'm also struggling like all the time. I'm constantly worried because that's the way that I was raised to feel, and that was the way that I think is humble and good of me to feel this way. And that means I'm a good person because I can resonate with people who have less, and that makes me more kind. It's almost this like, it's very like mixed up energy towards like abundance and not just financial abundance, but just like abundance in general, like having an outpouring of something into your life felt like something that wasn't real to you. And it was a burden. It was a big burden on you for a while. And Spirit is saying that if you're here right now, like you're now in the position of like you've mastered the mind, in a sense of like you figured out what the thing was that was holding you into this energy of like a painful release, and you made it into strength. It's opened up pathways for you. It's opened up a different path for you. You like left these mindsets, because it's like, and it's not like the Five of Cups, where, for example, like in the Five of Cups, it's coming to my mind's eye of these cups that are spilled over, and then there's like the cups that are like still upright, and the person is very forlorn in that card. In this Eight of Cups energy, it's like, well, these cups are still there, and you could, in theory, turn around and go drink from them once again and take the I don't want to say take the bait. Take the bait. You could take the bait. You could take the bait and go backwards into that mindset, because it's like, but it's a slippery slope, and Spirit also wants you to know that you're protected from that now. That is something that you've grown beyond, to a point of that you're not going to choose that. You've gotten to the point of consciousness where you're not going to choose that anymore. You're going to choose something else. You're going to choose the new path. You're going to choose the path that's like your heart knows to be true, which is that you are the abundance that you've always sought. And you're very wise with your resources. You're very wise with your resources. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords. Also Queen of Swords. We have Queen of Swords and King of Swords coming forward. There could be a divine union here. There's like joy. There's like joy on this side of it. There's joy on this side of it. On the other side of it, it was like joy was allowed in very minimal, like I'm seeing like a dropper of oil. Only a little bit. Just to keep you satiated so that you didn't constantly feel like you were just miserable. But it's like now you've come to the point of being like, no, I can actually have, 10 of Cups. And a 10 of Cups coming out. I just like split right here. You're like, no, I can actually have this within myself all the time. I can have the Sun and the Ten of Cups energy, and this, and I can be wise with my resources, and I can love others, and I can be generous with what I do already have, and knowing that will, first of all, that's going to multiply. The second you realize that you have this abundance, it's going to multiply because your awareness will be on it. Okay, this is for some people. Like, I just felt called about this bee and like this worker bee. I'm thinking like someone's busy. Like, somebody is busy here. It could be you. Yeah, I think yeah. You're the king and the queen. Like, you are the royalty here. You are the one calling the shots, making the decisions. You hold all the cards. You hold all the cards. And it's only delusional until it works. It's only delusional until it works. Until you're sitting on your throne and you're going, and you're looking around and you're going, oh my God, look at all that shit I left behind. Oh my God, look at all this, like, look at all those mindsets that I've, like, cut away. Like, you don't need them. And you knew that. Oh, I'm so freaking proud of you. I'm proud of you. That is not for the faint of heart, I'm hearing. Okay. So we got some cards out. I just wanted to go into that a little bit with you guys. I'm really happy with this outcome for you. Okay, you've left behind so much, and okay, so I do want to ask Spirit. I'm just gonna grab these cards here. These are my Rider-Waite tarot here. I just want to ask Spirit really quick. What can we expect from this energy? What can we expect from this energy of like, oh my God, we let go of so much, and we've conquered our minds, and we've conquered this like fear of lack and this financial fear and like all these things. Like, oh my gosh, now what can we do with the cards that we hold? I like that. What can we do, Spirit? And what can we expect for that to manifest? I'm gonna say in the next 2 months. Next 2 months for the collective. Nothing. Whoa, just kidding. Ace of Swords. New opportunity. And the Queen of Cups poking out here. Royalty. Oh my goodness. And the generosity. Okay. This is actually tying into my last message as well. If you haven't seen that, that might be for you too. There's like a person, there's a sense of like this person that's going to come in that's going to like provide you a lot of help. There's like an energy of like somebody's going to come in and sign something for you or give you something or gift you something that you don't expect, that's going to be very helpful in your endeavors and make you feel very secure. Okay. And help you to feel very secure if you accept it. This is very much like if you want it. If you want it to be true. Okay. But yeah, this Queen of Swords. But we did have the Queen of Swords as well. There's so much freaking shit that you let go of in order to become this. So just keep that in mind. There's also this, I just want to say really quick before we wrap, there's this energy of like really recognizing and truly recognizing like what you've been able to do yourself. Like by yourself. Because I feel like if you're here, you might be that like there's just one crow alone. Like alone. Like for lack of a better, you don't have to be like alone, but physically, like you could have friends and family and a partner and all these loving, beautiful things and relationships. But there's this energy of feeling proud of all the work that you've done yourself, and also recognizing the work that other people have helped you be able to do. Like maybe write a little list down of like things that I've learned by myself, things that other people have taught me. like I'm seeing like a list. So maybe I'll do that after this reading. Like things that I've learned and things that other people have taught me, and just let those things come out. But celebrate that because you have a beautiful heart. Aw, you have such a beautiful heart. You do. I pulled some charms before the reading, and I got this Virgo charm out, and so there could be Virgo energy going on. Cats can be significant. I have been connecting with them. Squirrels. I got 2 squirrels actually. Artist easel. Maybe some of you are painters. You could be painters. But yeah, just pour into yourself because it's only gonna go up from here. I mean, you're already the ruler, okay, of your reality, so there's nothing that anyone could do to take you out of that mindset at this point. You're a badass. I love you. I hope that this reading helped you. If it did, feel free to comment. I would love to hear your comments. I love to interact with you guys. Also, it helps the videos kind of go out a little bit more in case there's other weird little people like you and like me that want to talk about this stuff. When I say weird, I say it with love. Okay? I love weird people the most. Anyway, getting rambling now, but I love you so much. Please stick around if you want to hear more readings from me. I have a lot of messages from Spirit that I'm like, I need to share with y'all, and I'm gonna be making videos until I like catch up, and then I'm gonna continue to channel. I continue channeling all the time, but yeah, I'm really excited to be on this journey with you, and I love you, and all of the things, and happy weekend, and happy Friday. Whenever you're watching this, today is Friday. It's also the last day of January today, so I'm ready for it to be February. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, stick around and like the video and all that stuff. And if you watch to the end, I challenge you with love to comment like a bird emoji. The birds have been coming through very strongly to me. I communed with them at the river and they were beautiful. I might post like a little video of that. But comment like a bird emoji. I don't know. I just want to like see if anybody's watching yet to the end because I know that my channel is fairly new. But I still I'm curious. So anyway, I love you and I'll see you next time.